Hello, boys and girls of the internet. This is Metaverse of Gaming. It's me, Zero, everyone's favorite host. With me today, I've got AJ.
Oh.
Go ahead, say something.
So,
Alright, be a little bit more enthused about that. We got Bugz, who's in chat. Unfortunately, he is not on the mic, but he is here with us in spirit and in memes. And of course, we got Starwind.
Yeah.
Again, I expect more enthusiasm because of this tier list. We're talking about Sonic, my childhood, and everyone else's. So today, we are going to start a tier list of what we perceive to be the pinnacle of Sonic games. If you look at the bottom, that is Sonic Other Media. We'll probably save that for another time if I get my hands on tier list. But let's dive into it. So, first one I feel like that we should go right to is the very first Sonic game. To me, that is in the rank C category. The very first Sonic game for the Genesis.
C.
I believe that's a C. It's good. It's not the greatest. We didn't get Super Sonic or the 7 Chaos Emeralds, but it's a starting point. How do you guys feel about that?
Yeah, it's a pretty average game. I'm fine with that.
All right. And we also got Bugz in here saying yeah in memes. And
He got the
praying right there. That's all I need to hear. That's all I need.
I think I've only played this game once. I'm not even gonna lie.
I played it a ton back on the Xbox 360 when they had like the arcade, Xbox Live Arcade, and Backbone was like porting it. Like that was the first time I actually played those games because again, I never had a Genesis. We had, but it was broken. So
yes, we remember. Yeah, you told that story. I remember. Yeah,
it was a depressing story.
What he said?
No weebs.
No. I'm not sure how I feel about that one.
Bugz is killing me with this chat.
Yo, how is he killing it in the chat, man? Like, come on.
It just has like these emotes that I want. I want to know where this man finds them.
And then I'm confused when Buck says he feels like he has no charisma. Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
We just need Bugz like speaking memes, and that's about it, and emotes. And then we hit like his pinnacle.
But yeah,
right,
Sonic 1, I just, like I said, I don't have enough information. Like, I feel like I've played the bare minimum of that game.
I mean, if you play the bare minimum, you played the Sonic game. So, I know I'm going to piss someone off by saying that, but hey, it's the truth. But let's go to the next one. I feel like we got to talk about Sonic 2. Sonic 2, right? I feel like, yeah, I feel like that's a B.
Okay.
What?
Sonic 2 is a B. It introduced Tails to us. But here's the thing, what kills it for me is whenever you go into a special stage to get a Chaos Emerald, you need to be very precise in that half pipe because you gotta make sure you collect all the rings. But fucking Tails doesn't know to stay away. So when he gets it, you lose all those rings. And you know what happens? You're always one away from collecting that Chaos Emerald. And you know who you blame? You blame Tails. Because that little bastard doesn't know how to move quickly or be right behind Sonic or jump at the same time. So because of him, it gets a B rank for me.
I think it's an S tier Sonic game.
Wow.
And I think Bugz agree with me.
No.
Because your man put the angry eyes.
Yeah. You know what? Good. I'm glad
so
Bugz gave you Pepe with angry eyes.
Because I think
he's angry because he doesn't believe it's an A.
Oh, wait. So hold on. So Starwind says S. You say
S.
B.
I say B.
What does Bugz say?
Bugz killed you in the chat.
Bugz is okay. So Bugz.
So
let's
Bugz
see
is
what
saying
you
S.
have to say. Are you saying S, Bugz? I like how we have to like wait for this man to find the right emote.
I can edit that. That's fine. Don't worry. But I think it's an A. I think this is when Sonic became really popular.
He says A.
He said A. Okay. All right. Well, I'm okay with it. I still believe it's a B. But Sonic did coin the term of Sonic Tuesday, and that's where like the whole launch, that's where like launch nights and events happen. Like that was the thing that started it. Not Mario, Sonic. So everyone remember that. Next time you shit all over the guy.
My brother is a massive pro Sonic, anti Mario person.
Oh wow! So he must like that kid who like yelled and screamed that, saying like fans destroyed Sonic right there.
But yeah, he always says, "I wish Sega beat Nintendo." I guess he's been doing his research.
Don't we all?
All right, this is Sonic 3, correct?
Yep.
Sonic 3. Okay,
Wait,
here's
where'd
the
it
thing.
go?
I don't see.
Oh, it's over here.
It's right there. Here's the thing. I don't see Sonic and Knuckles, so I'm going to combine Sonic 3 and
Yes.
Knuckles together. S tier. S tier to the limit, beyond
Okay.
heaven and into the stratosphere.
Are you
my
a Knuckles
God.
fan?
No, I'm not. Like, here's the thing. I like Knuckles, but this is what games are basically made for, to be perfect. You had tight controls. You had an amazing story, even though you had no dialogue in it. On top of that, with the Knuckles and Sonic like cart add-on, with Sonic 3, you get a whole other story. This was basically add-ons before DLC was even invented. And then you could also go back with the Sonic and Knuckles thing and play Knuckles and Sonic Adventure, not Sonic Adventure 2, and Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. And just the fact that you can get beyond like the Chaos Emeralds, which was the Hyper Emeralds, and get Hypersonic, it's something we've never seen or heard of ever again after this. So to me, that's an S tier.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to say?
I would say it's a B. There's no way it's
Hell
better
out
than
here.
Sonic 2.
You get the hell out of here. You're done for
The
the night.
music in Sonic 2 is better. It's more iconic. The level design is better in Sonic 2. The opening is better in Sonic 2. Sonic 3 is cool.
Opening in
Like
Sonic
it's
2.
cool that they gave you Knuckles, but like that's really it. I feel like they were trying to replicate what they did with Sonic 2 and it just didn't come off the same way.
So hang on. Am I getting this from Starwin that he does not appreciate Michael Jackson allegedly helping create these tunes? Is this what I'm hearing?
Yeah, 100%.
Oh,
Sonic 2 has better music.
I like the honesty.
MJ is just rolling over in his grave
the
right now.
blunt honesty.
He's probably upset you associate him with this game, saying it's better than Sonic 2. He probably only decided to join on Sonic 3 because of how good Sonic 2 was. He was like, I'm trying to get in on that. That Sonic 2 money? I want that.
He got in on it because he was like, I think I could elevate this hedgehog into higher heights. And a matter of fact, Knuckles was based upon him. It's not a real fact, but I'm going to say that just to piss you off.
That's fine. I love MJ, but him being associated with Sonic 3 don't make it better.
It makes it even
Sonic
better
2
for me.
is so much better.
I honestly just disagree. Sonic 3 had so much more to offer, more gameplay content, more levels, and just more power-ups as well, where we don't really see these power-ups as much as well.
More isn't always better, and that's why they didn't bring them back. You don't need them.
I need them. The world needs them. This is like the same thing why everyone needed the Avatar, and now it's gone, and now we're waiting for him to come back. Sonic was the original Avatar. He had the water shield, let you do a double bounce. He had the electric shield, double bounce. Fire, lets you go straight through things. Wind, I'm not sure if there was one, but we're going to say there was just for the hell of this argument. Bugs, don't even show me the exit. Get the hell out of here yourself.
Sonic 2 is Aang. Sonic 3 is Korra. I'm going to just leave it at that.
You dirty
I'm going to leave it at that.
Oh.
You tried to be cool, but you're not.
You're dirty. You're
What
dirty.
is Bug saying?
Bugs is mad hype.
Bugs is just going crazy right now.
Sonic 2 is where it's at, bro.
Bugs is just Team Star right now.
What
Just
does Bug
eating
say?
popcorn, listening in on this. He's
Bugs
going to say A, probably.
I
don't like this.
He put the glasses on Pepe.
He's our new fact checker meme extraordinaire.
What do you say there, Bugs?
I also feel like
this?
I have the bare minimum Sonic 3 experience, so I feel like I have no input in this either. So I'm gonna opt out of that one.
All right, Bugs. What do you say?
It seems like it's about to be low S, and depending on Bugs, it's about to be low S, high A.
Come on, Bugs. Give us something.
Same. I think he's saying it's a. Okay.
All right.
So ooh.
Yeah, I was about to say, if
it's
it's
gonna
S, it should be at A right there.
Yeah. It's gonna sit here.
Right in front of Sonic 2. I can live with that.
It's gonna sit there. That's the average answer. That's where it's sitting. So guide us 0 where we want to go.
All right, so since we're going, since we're gonna go in like the numerical order, we'll go at Sonic 4 and Sonic 4 Episode 2. We'll just combine them both together
We'll just do
because I
use
feel
this
like
guy. No, we'll use
they
this guy.
yeah, we'll use the Sonic of Episode 2. I would give it a B, like low grade B. It's a fun game. Honestly, they shouldn't have split up into episodes. They should have just gone for it, like all episodes in, including Knuckles. The one thing I did like, if you bought both games, there was a thing called the Lock On, where you can actually play as Metal Sonic for a bit. And this was probably like the second time you got to play as him. So I thought that was interesting. And also the online aspect was pretty cool. But it just kind of sucked that you still need to be like next to the person.
I never played it, so I
Really?
also have no input.
I agree with him. It's a pretty bare Sonic game. It's nothing amazing. It's just it was cool at the time.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if Bugz
And
says
I'm just
anything.
gonna count Bugz' GIF as like saying that he agrees with us because he's
Okay.
not speaking up.
So I'm gonna take that as just it's gonna sit and be right there.
All right, so we got that one out of the way. Now let's go over to where modern Sonic came to birth, Sonic Adventure 1. I'd give this one a B.
Oh.
Like right behind Sonic 4.
What?
Reason why, fun game, introduced Sonic to a whole like audience. It basically helped sell the Dreamcast. But oh my god, man. That game's like dialogue is just so bearable at times. Like I just like cringe while looking at it. Like if someone were to tell me like, "Hey, show this game to get other Sonic fans," I know for a fact we're not going to get any Sonic fans to join us on board. As a matter of fact, they're going to be like, "Oh my god, you actually played this crap? What's wrong with you?" But fun fact, when I was little and they ported it to the GameCube, my mom gave me an option to either get this game or get a Zoid. I chose Sonic.
Okay. I gotta say low A.
You'd say low A for it?
Yeah, I'd say low A.
Well, with this, it's also including the director's cut. I'm going to add in as well.
I think I just have fond memories of it. I love shitty dialogue.
Yeah, I was about to say the dialogue is some of the best
like,
parts of the game.
Just the mouth movement is just even worse.
Yes. Yeah, man, I just love it. I like cheesiness. I'm an RE fan, right? So,
All right, so Bugz is having some technical difficulties right now.
What happened?
He put in the
Sorry.
chat saying, "Please stand by. We're experiencing technical difficulties."
He's like coming in and out of the chat.
But yeah, I don't. What about you, Starwin?
It's definitely better than Sonic 4. So I'm already moving it up.
So yeah,
You would move it up.
He's basically
Yeah.
put it here.
All right.
Depending on what
understandable.
Bugz say, it could move up to low A, or go lower
He
again.
said I can't hear you.
I feel like I need to yell saying Sonic Adventure be high rank.
I think like the introduction of the Knuckles levels. I love the Knuckles levels.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with Knuckle levels actually. I thought they were okay.
I really like the Knuckles levels. I didn't like.
I did like the adventure world. I thought that was cool. They had an open world they could run around in.
Yeah. And the music,
The music is iconic.
the music is so good. What's the city called? Oh fuck, I forget the name.
Station Square.
Oh, that song. Oh my god, dude.
The drum roll.
Listen, that music is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Whenever I ride my bike, like in Queens, I will play the Mystic Ruin theme because it's very whimsical and like very like suburban, I guess you can say, or like jungle-esque.
Yeah.
And then whenever I'm in the city riding a bike, I'll listen to Station Square's theme like for a 2-hour loop right there.
And I just loved like getting on the train and traveling to like the forest.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't love hearing the train departing for the Mystic Ruin? We'll be
Yes.
departing shortly.
Bugz said it's an
man.
A.
It's in the okay, so
So it's a low A.
yeah, low A. So it's a low A.
Okay.
I can live with that. Now, Sonic Adventure 2,
S.
I have to say is an S.
Yes,
Yep.
I agree.
Okay, so Sonic Adventure 2 S, they streamlined a lot of the problems that were with Venture. They got better dialogue. I mean, it's not the greatest, but better in like terms of voice acting wise, even though it's the same cast. They did introduce a whole fans of furries because of Rouge the Bat, which I don't understand because I swear to God, I thought she was a cat, not a bat.
She looks like a splice. She definitely does.
Yeah, it's like Robotnik created her. It was like, hey, I want to create a cat. And it's like, but sir, you already have bat wings. I said add it, basically. Also, I just saw in the chat, Bugz agrees S on this one, so I'm all glad we're like all four of us on board on this.
Yes.
But by far had the best Chow mini games, the best Chow Garden, and to top it all off, it gave the Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
What more can you ask for?
I
Edge
agree.
Lord Supreme. Come on.
I agree. I still play this game to this day. I've played it on the Dreamcast, the GameCube, and I played on my PS3 now because when they ported it over.
Yeah.
I was so hyped when they ported it over. Oh
Isn't it
my
on the
god.
PS4 too?
Is it?
If you have like if you have like
yeah.
I think they ported it over towards there. Like if you have like, the downloadable content for it, you could just play it.
I'm gonna check
Because
that
it's the
out.
same thing with the Xbox 360. If you have it for that, you could play it on the Xbox One and Xbox Series.
So this game is amazing. There's like 2 shitty levels that the driving levels. I hate those fucking things.
Oh, those are hilarious.
But those don't take me out of it.
Them.
Yeah, but they don't take me out of the game because, oh my god, imagining people actually driving on that highway is amazing.
I would love to see like the mayor of San Francisco be like, I support Route 109. It's like, sir, this is completely unfinished. That's fine. It'll go perfect with Radical Highway that has sometimes no street path or anything like that.
My favorite
It's
thing
just cogs.
about the 3D Sonic games are always the levels because I'm like, yo, like this is a beach. People chill on this. Like people have to travel on these things.
Piers have like rubber band like railings on there.
Yeah. Like what kind of sewer system is the one that Knuckles is in? It's crazy.
Oh yeah, the aquatic mines.
Yeah.
Also, I want to know where the hell is Pumpkin Hill? Can someone answer me that question?
But then you see Pumpkin Hill again when you do Shadow's what's it called? His level.
Wild Canyon.
Yeah, Wild Canyon.
Not Wild Canyon.
No, Wild Canyon
I forgot
is
the name
Knuckles.
of it. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. I just can't think of the name of it at the moment.
And I love the treasure hunting, the levels. The one with Rouge when you have to get the keys. I like that one.
Oh, and then getting the Chaos Emeralds as well. That was really fun.
Yeah.
Also, Meteor Herder. Let's talk about Meteor Herder. That music itself.
Yes, I listen to that music still to this day. I don't like Rouge's that much. Her space level, like I'm not too keen.
Yeah, it's not the best. But I just gotta say, I just love the fact that like Meteor Herder, like the singer's basically like treating you like a Dora the Explorer like game, like cartridge or like a show. Is like, hey, I'm Knuckles. You want to help me find these emeralds? you ready? All right, let's go. It's like, really? This is what they paid for, Sega?
And the final chapter, like. I don't know about you guys, when I was a kid, that shit was hard. Like, oh my god, I had such a hard time on that thing when I was a kid.
I think what hurt me the most was because they said last episode, so I thought Sonic was officially done for after this, especially since there wasn't like any games for like a while. So I was very upset. And I kept on like hearing like, the last thing, it's like Sonic Adventure 2, wishes are eternal. I'm like, my wish is coming true. We're going to get a Sonic Adventure 3 one day.
Oh
I
my
swear
god, if only, right? If fucking only.
And we got it in the form of Sonic Heroes.
Oh yeah, technically yes, because it's technically a sequel to.
Yeah, this is where a lot of people don't realize that Sonic Adventure 3 was actually Sonic Heroes. Sonic Heroes, I'd give it a top tier C.
Oh wow.
I love it. I love the fact that they added in so many characters, but that was the problem. They added in too many freaking characters, and the chaotics really kind of like kill it for me because you're not running to the end of the goal. You're basically having to do like scavenger missions, and it's a pain in the ass.
Okay. I was gonna say A.
Yeah, I think Sonic Heroes is an A.
Yeah, I think it's a hard A.
Apparently, Bug says he believes that's an S.
I would go that far. I would go that far. I would.
I like Heroes. I really do. I played like a shit ton of it.
Okay.
I mean, here's the thing. I remember there was a rumor that you can unlock Team Metal, and I went on GameWinners.com back when they were around, and that's how I found it. And I did every requirement for it. I got A rankings in everything. Got all 151 emblems, I think it was. And then I played 100 matches, and there was like a special thing where you can turn the character that you're playing as in the versus screen into metal. Like they'll actually have like a metal liquid over them. You had to do that 100 times, and then you would unlock a fifth team, I guess they called it, which was Team Metal, and you play as Metal Sonic, Dr. Eggman, and Chaos. And the idiot that I was as a child believed it, and all that time was wasted.
My God. Well, I thought you could unlock Sonic in Melee, so I guess no one, you know, everyone gets caught.
Yeah.
Okay, so,
All right,
it averages out here for my A.
I would say you can push it up to before like Sonic 4. You can push it up there.
Yeah,
Like before that. Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, you can put it right there.
Sonic 4 didn't want to move. He was like, no, not again.
You saw him, right? He was like, no, you keep dropping me lower.
Please don't. I don't want to go down to C.
But do know that, damn, Bugz is giving it an S, boy. And I can't disagree. I can't, because I just feel like this game, like, I loved the difference with Chaotix and
Yes.
I mean,
and
it
the
brought
other
back
stories.
Chaotix, and I can't complain about that.
I thought that, like, Sonic was perfect for that rush mode, you know? And Shadow was rush mode, just harder. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, that's what they all were. It was like Sonic was normal, Team Dark was hard, Team Rose was easy,
was
and
easy,
then Chaotix
yeah.
was just scavenger.
It was like to give you a bit of a different, you know, feel to the game. And I can always appreciate that, you know?
Yeah. Hell, I still remember the advertisement that was in the Game Informer for it, where you have like 3 old heroes retired, and one of them looked like Radioactive Man from The Simpsons. And it says, it's time for new heroes. And then,
you were going to say something, Starwin?
No, I was just going to say, it gave, like, being able to play with Biggs the cat was amazing. Like, I love Biggs.
I mean, who
just being
doesn't
able to
love
play
Duke
with
Nukem, man?
him.
Yeah,
Okay.
fun fact, the voice actor for Duke Nukem is also the voice for Biggs the Cat. So always remember that.
Sonic Heroes is amazing. And I love the final boss, being able to fight Metal Sonic with
Metal
all the teams
Overlord.
at the same time.
Yeah.
Was so dope.
Yeah, game's amazing. Really, really good game.
All right, so Sonic Heroes. So I'm not sure if we should stick to like the consoles or switch over to handheld now.
Sonic Heroes not getting bumped up again because me and Bugz gave it higher.
What is
rating.
it? Is CSAA?
Yeah.
I mean,
So he's not low A.
Should it be?
Yeah, low A.
Huh?
Low A.
Okay.
Sonic Advance. That deserves an A. A high A.
Sonic what?
Sonic Advance.
This guy?
Yep. That deserves a high A. First time Sonic came to like
Where A?
handheld. I would say right in front of Sonic 3.
Okay.
High A.
Wow.
I mean, this was the first time, like this was like the official first time Sonic was on a Nintendo handheld. And holy hell, they went all out for it. You had amazing sprite texture, amazing like art. You had a really cool story, which was like part of like the manual, which is very rare for like, you know, games to actually have like the story in the manual, like present it in there instead of just right there on the game. God, remember manuals, guys? Remember back in the day?
I do remember manuals, yes.
Crazy.
I still have a few.
I still have a few as well. I actually just found my Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time N64 manual.
You know, I was actually, side note, thinking about like going back and trying to see if I can find some old manuals on like Macari and stuff.
Definitely do that. And then we can do like a video about that or something.
Yeah.
Just talking about like manuals we have. So Sonic Advance, great. Not only that, you also have 4 other characters you get to play as. You have Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy. You can go through the whole campaign for either one of them. Of course, collecting the Chaos Emeralds after you beat the game. You have to like find a special spring. And honestly, my favorite thing of all, you can actually put in a cheat code where you're in the player select area. If you put in a cheat code, and I remember it to this day, and I still do it because I still play on the Game Boy Micro. When you go into the start game, when you're on Sonic, you press up, move over to Tails, down, move over to Knuckles, left trigger, go over to Amy, right trigger, and then you hit start when you're on Sonic. You'll hear a little chime. That means when you start the game, you'll have Tails following you around, like in Sonic Adventure 2 or Sonic 2. So I give it an A+ right there.
I remember this game. I just looked it up. I remember this.
Not good.
This was. I don't remember. Now there's 3. I don't remember which one I put the most time into. Which is the one with Cream?
That was number 2. We'll get to that one right after.
I think I played that one the most. So yeah, I don't know if it's 2 or 1 that I played the most of. Let me see. Let me look up 2. Sonic Advance 2. I'm looking at like screenshots. I think I've played both of them, but there was one that I played more.
I can already tell you which one I played the most of, and I'll save it until like we get to number 2.
I think it was 2. I think so. But I remember 1 being pretty good. I don't remember if it's A good.
I would knock it down.
You would not. Where would you knock it down?
I'd probably put it behind Sonic 2 and 3. I don't think it's better than those games. Like they're really good games. Like you said, the controls are tight. Being able to play with the 4 different characters, just the levels didn't have the best designs.
I felt like the designs are pretty good. The only one that was probably annoying to me was Sky Temple. That was probably like the most annoying one because it was just pitfall galore right there.
Not that the level designs were bad, but there's just nothing like outstanding
Memorable.
about them.
Like nothing caught your mind.
Yeah, it's not like Sonic 2 levels. Like
I understand. It's not like Chemical Zone or anything like that.
Yeah. So I would bring it down a little bit.
All right, so I guess we can put it right behind Sonic 2 and 3.
Bugz said he never played it with a smiling face.
Okay.
You should not be smiling because you're missing out.
So it's gonna go there then. Sonic 2, Sonic Advance 2.
S rank. This game improved on everything, and I always hear people like shit on it, going, "Oh, it's all style over substance." You know, there's not much to it or anything. This thing gave you a story. Everyone got captured. You're only allowed to play as Sonic. As you go through the game, you're actually fighting off like Eggman and everything like that. And as you're fighting him, you see your friends like tangled up in like certain areas. Like the first boss, like Tails is basically just like tied up, hanging from like a very small string at like the antenna of Eggman's cart, and you gotta like basically get him free from there. Or my favorite is when you're fighting Knuckles, because Eggman tricked him, and even Sonic even mentions like, "Hey man, Eggman tricked you again to actually helping him. How much of an idiot are you?" And you actually have to fight Knuckles. You're not even fighting Eggman. You're fighting Knuckles. He's in the machine himself. Great stuff. Also, it brought in Cream, which made the game a whole lot easier for people, because all you had to do was hit the B button, and Cream would just attack the person.
She also flies.
And then again, you also need to collect every single Chaos Emerald for like every character for you to unlock like the true ending, which was kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not going to lie. But then once you do that, you unlock Amy Rose. And this game really put the emphasis on speed. Like, this was probably the fastest you ever gone in like a Sonic game, because he gone so fast he actually broke the Sonic boom, and then you would have after images of him following. You would be grinding on rails. You'll be doing tricks. As long as you keep your momentum of speed and you know like the level, you're golden. You'll be going like all the way like past like the check marks like in an instant. And also I like the little mini game where you have to like kind of stop yourself right when you hit like the finish line. And then the bosses, this is where like they introduce like you have to keep on running. You're not stopping. You're like having to run and catch up to them and attack them. So to me, S ranking, one of the best Sonic handheld games around.
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to remember the game, and I think I'm agree with him. I'm gonna leave that bitch right there.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you guys.
All right, so we're all in agreement that Sonic Advance 2 is in the S column.
I'm assuming since Bugz hasn't played the first one, he hasn't played the second one or the third one.
Perhaps.
I have not played the third one. So
He says, I never played it. Extreme Sonic fan.
Okay. So I haven't played the third one either, so yeah.
Well, I can tell you right now, Sonic Advance 3, that deserves like A to B. Like between those two.
I'd put it behind Sonic 4.
Yeah, it slows down the speed aspect. The level design's weird and wonky. But the one cool feature that you can do in the game is you can create your own team. So as soon as you start up like the game, it'll ask you who do you want to like pair up with. So you can have Sonic and Tails, and it even gives you like little dialogue above saying like what type of team they are. Sonic and Tails, they're best buds. Sonic and Knuckles are friendly rivals or rivaling buddies. Sonic and Amy, they're listed as a cute couple. And it's funny too because their expressions change in the portraits. So like if he's next to like Knuckles, he's like kind of like signs like, this is my friend. What can I do? With Amy, he looks miserable. And in the game, whenever you are next to Amy, she's like constantly like kind of swaying back and forth next to Sonic, and you see little hearts appearing above her head. It's little details like that I love. And then on top of that, depending on who's your leader and who's your sub partner, you can do certain like team aspects. Like if you have Sonic and Tails, if you summon Tails, he basically will grab you like by the hand and basically fly you up to like certain high areas. Knuckles, if you hold him and you jump, you'll actually get on his back and you'll glide. Amy with her Pico Hammer will actually launch Sonic up in the air. It's good stuff, but it's just the level design was crazy. The way you had to get the Chaos Emeralds was you need to find chows throughout the level, and that was a pain in the ass. And then once you find all the chows in the level, you need to go back, find the key, carry the key without dying to the end of the level, and then you have to go and find the spring in like the hub zone. And then you have to do a very drawn out and painful minigame. Fun, and it does like tie into like the Sonic story because it introduces a new character called Gemerald. But other than that, it's just good, not great.
Man speaks facts.
Hey man, I don't dress up as Sonic on Halloween just for nothing, man. I know these things. So yeah, that's where I stand on it. Starwind, you want to chime in on anything?
Nah, you hit it right on the head. The Sonic Advance 3 is pretty average. It did feel a lot slower, and then considering how good Sonic Advance 2 was, it just felt like a disappointment.
Yeah. So I'm glad we're on that topic on that. And Bugz, do you agree with us on this one, or again, never played it, so you're just going up on like our opinions on this? All right, so I guess we're all in agreement on this.
Yes,
because Bugz hasn't said anything.
He sent us a thumbs up.
Oh, okay.
My Hero thumbs up.
All right, perfect.
Sounds good. What's next?
Then to the final. Technically, there are a whole lot more because they don't have Sonic Rush in here. But the final one is actually Sonic Battle. This actually took place between Sonic Advance 2 and 3. I give it right behind Sonic. No, actually, I put it in front of Sonic 3. Sonic Advance 3. Yeah, like right there. It was just a fighting game. Introduced a character named Emerald. Basically, he's like a robot with amnesia, doesn't know anything. So he actually hangs around like Sonic, Tails. Amy holds on to him because she feels like she can make him like her son. And this gives her a reason to make Sonic like the father and shit like that and make them a couple. It's like very weird, but like the art style is amazing for the game. And it's like Smash Brothers. It's a fighting game like that where you need to like, knock out your opponent. It wasn't the greatest. It's a little hard to pull off like certain combos because of like, the not GameCube, the the Game Boy Advance's like button layout and everything like that. But still a fun game, and you had like a lot of returning characters like Omega coming back, Chaos coming back. And the cool thing with Emerald is you can actually customize him, where you can make him any color you want depending on like the certain card drops you get from like fighting certain people and doing certain story dialogue and different aspects. This is honestly almost like a Sonic RPG in a way as well. And for that, I give it a B because I remember having so much fun playing this with friends. And on top of that, if one person has the game, you all use a link cable. You can play mini games with each other, like a racing game and such. So to me, it's a B. Not the greatest, but I kind of wish Sega went into more of like this aspect. Like I wish Sonic Team did more of this stuff.
I give it a high A. That game is fucking phenomenal.
All right, high A. Okay.
Wow.
Yo, it's not just that you could customize his colors, you could customize Emerald's combos. And there was like a bunch of different storylines in the game. So you would fight the other characters throughout the story, and then you would gain like moves, colors, different sets, but you could also customize the regular characters. So you could have Sonic do like 6 different types of moves, and they had like a rock paper scissors mechanic in the game. And it wasn't like Smash Bros where like they had like a stamina bar, like they had actual life bars. You'd have to kill people a certain amount of times. They would
You can also heal as well.
Yeah, you could stand in the corner, you could heal, you could charge up, you could do like a max crush move or whatever the hell it's called, where you start glowing, you could like KO someone with one hit. Then the map was so big, and you could just like run around like a bunch of different Sonic areas. The music too was bumping, like they had them slaps.
Let alone every character was unique. Like no character was like you would think Sonic and Shadow would be the exact same. Far from it. Shadow would actually use like chaos like spheres, like orbs and stuff.
Yes.
And then he would also use chaos control to shift as like a double jump right there.
Yes, he would also jump up in the air and then like come down, do like this AoE attack. It's like a bubble around him. He could also like he said use the chaos, and he would like snap and then throw it, and you could control where it goes. To this day, I've never played a Game Boy Advance fighting game that was as sophisticated and as tight as that. Like that game is amazing.
Shit, you know, now that you're talking about it like that, it's kind of pushing me towards like the A category as well.
Yeah, like the amount of things you could do with Emerald was crazy because like you could have him run like Shadow, but then he'll fly around the board like Tails, and he'll grow the tails just like Tails. You could have him pull out Amy's hammer and start smacking people, and it would do the sound effects like this other character.
As well.
Yeah, it was so dope. And then like Cream, she healed super fast, so you could give Emerald her heal.
No, Cream didn't have like the fastest. That belonged to Omega. Omega had the fastest healing ability.
No, it was definitely Cream. Cream 100% had the fastest healing, bro. The only reason I know is because I played this game so much. I bought this game 3 separate times because I've lost it twice.
I have my game cartridge in my hand right now. I will get on, like after this, I will get on here. And in the description for YouTube, we will comment saying which one healed the fastest. I will actually swap out.
It's Cream, bro. Cream has the fastest healing.
We'll see. Or if not, I'll put a tweet out on there on the Metaverse Gaming saying, all right. It was
also really cool because Omega, when he would die, he would explode. Like he would self-destruct.
You can actually give that to you can give that to Emerald. Like if like let's say someone knocked you out, you can take him out because it was a one-hit KO type deal.
Yep.
So you had to really be careful on how you're going to finish off an opponent. And the best way to finish off that opponent was there was a special Sonic combo card where all you had to do was hit one button, which was the right trigger, and he would just do like a crazy ass kick thing and then end it with like a spin dash where it would shoot like like the Sonic wave, and he would bounce up in the air and kind of be free from it and back away a bit.
Which is crazy because
that like crazy.
Those cards were just in-game combos sped up. So if you would have watched him do the move, you could get those cards and just do that move yourself, which I thought was just amazing. Like the game was teaching you how to play by killing people. I was like, yo, this is amazing. Sonic Battle is phenomenal. And like you said, the art style is so good.
It's one of my favorite art styles around. When I draw, I try to replicate it.
And that music, even the start screen, oh my god. Bumping indeed. Bumping.
So I played this long time ago, like a long time ago, and I do remember it, and I played a shit ton of it.
Right? It was so good.
It was a lot of fun. I remember I had to find, it was a pain in the ass to find because it was like hard since they only made like so few copies. I had to go and call like several different GameStops, and when they had it, I had to like beg my dad to drive me over to the GameStop that was like the closest to us, just so we can get it. And even then, like that was like the last one they had, and they never got any more after that, which was weird as hell.
So I definitely give it an A.
All right, so we're all in agreement. This is a high A right here.
So it's gonna drop down Heroes.
That's fine with me.
Are we moving it above Sonic Adventure?
Yes.
Yes, definitely above Sonic Adventure.
What about Advance?
I would say above Advance. I'd play that more than Advance, to tell you the truth.
Okay, that looks like where it's sitting.
All right.
What's next?
Now on to the main events, the Sonic storytelling series. So Sonic and the what is the one with like the flaming ring? Is it the flaming ring or something like that?
The
What's it
secret
called?
rings.
The secret rings. Put
Secret
in the
rings is on
F.
here twice though.
Yeah, we only need one. Just put in an F. That game was just hot trash. The way you controlled Sonic was ass. The story was eh. And the fact that you had to do like so many freaking missions just to advance. No. This was like the worst attempt for like a Sonic Wii game. So I'm giving it an F.
Sonic Colors
team
is the
tried
better.
better.
Sonic Colors is the better Wii game. Which isn't
We'll
even on
get
here.
there.
Sonic
Oh,
Colors isn't here.
I thought Sonic Colors was on there.
Nah. They gave us 2 Sonic the secret rings, but no Sonic
You know
Colors.
what?
Sonic
We'll
Colors.
count one of Sonic secret rings as Sonic Colors because that needs. Yeah, that one that's floating around right now. That's Sonic Colors for everyone. Yeah, Sonic Colors. I give that a A. Right above Sonic 3. You had a great story. You had a fire opening, which was made from the guy from Bowling from Soup, I believe. No, that wasn't Bowling for Soup. That was someone else. But Jesus Christ, man, I just remember that intro so good, and I just love like the power ups, the Wisp, and the story behind it, where Eggman's like trying to be good and tricking everyone, but really he's just like taking like these creatures from a whole world and using them to power up like his stuff. And this was like probably the first time you didn't have a supersonic ending, or like a supersonic boss battle for like a 3D Sonic game.
Yeah. I would say that Sonic Colors was really refreshing at the time that it came out because so many of the Sonic games that preceded it were so slow, and it felt so refreshing to go fast again. Like the level
really
designs were really cool, the colors were really pretty. It was just so visually exciting to look at, and that's what I liked about Sonic Colors. I give it a B, like a high B.
I give it a high B as well. And it was also the first time they actually added Sonic's double jump into a game.
I don't know if it's better than Sonic Heroes though. I think I like Sonic Heroes
It's better
more.
than Sonic Heroes. The level design was awesome. The Wisp power-ups were a whole lot of fun. Like, you tell me you don't get like the laser Wisp, and you just basically like sniper rifling like yourself through like a whole level and like hitting bad guys left and right in like a matter of 30 seconds and taking out like 200 of them. Bugz, good sir, have you played Sonic Colors?
He's saying that he's lagging, that it's like cutting on and off.
Damn.
I don't know. I feel like the difference of replaying levels with different teams in Sonic Heroes was more fun than Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is better than a lot of the other games that came out in that era, but it's not better than Sonic Heroes.
Yeah, I have to agree.
All right. So I guess that one's going to be dropping down below them.
Just here, I would say just there.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, since we did that, let's go now to Sonic and the Black Knight.
Why you keep skipping Sonic 06?
We're gonna get there, okay? I need to prepare myself. Sonic and the Black Knight, I give it a C. Like right above Sonic, like the first Sonic, like before the first Sonic, I'd give it.
Sonic don't want to move. He's like, bro.
It's like, no.
Even Sonic 1 knows
this.
he doesn't go.
Here's the thing. That game was actually pretty fun. It was probably one of the better Sonic storybook titles, I guess you can call it. I mean, yeah, it gave Sonic a sword. It was kind of weird, but it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to see like other characters. The versus setting was also pretty good as well. And the controls for it were actually not bad. They were pretty refreshing. I mean, you had to swing it around as if you were like swinging a sword around, but Sonic controlled a whole lot better than like the secret rings.
So if I wanted to swing a sword on the Wii, I'd play Skyward Sword. That's not what I come to Sonic for. I feel
I
like
mean, you didn't go to that, but it was a nice touch. No.
That game is bad.
Nah.
It's not a good Sonic game. It's
It
not
is
a
a
good
good.
Sonic. That's
It's
not
not
what
the
Sonic
greatest.
does, man. Sonic shouldn't be running around with
Sonic
swords.
does anything, man. Have you
He
not
don't sword
like,
fight.
He does sword fight.
That man should not be sword fighting, bro. He
How
a whole
dare you.
porcupine. He a hedgehog. He's the whole hedgehog. Why do I call him
He's a porcupine.
Sonic the Hedgehog is a porcupine.
That Sonic kid who like screams, "When will you realize?" or "When will you listen?" is just like now screaming at you.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
He doesn't need a sword, man. And those controls were bleh.
So what do you give it?
See, compared to Secret Rings,
I'm giving it
no,
an F,
give it
man.
a D, man. Give it a D at least.
Nah,
I'm gonna give it a D.
Down.
Just because it's funny.
All right, so you motherfucker.
So he's moving down.
He's going to D.
Thank you.
What we got
All
next?
Sonic Unleash. I give this one a C.
Okay.
Like right before like the original Sonic.
Okay.
It's a
Do you
fun.
not like side
Yeah,
scrollers?
you don't like the first Sonic. There's something that you have something against the first Sonic.
But here's the thing: Sonic Unleash, good, great. It would have been so much better if they didn't add the fucking Werechog like levels. Because honestly, like having to go back into like night just so I can collect medals and stuff, so I can progress, pain in the ass. But in the daytime, so much fun, and it was the first time we actually got the boost mechanic from Sonic Rush into like a 3D game, where you constantly like run, and if you hold down a button, you can actually just fly through enemies and destroy them. That shit was so much fun to do.
I never beat this game.
I didn't either. I still need to finish it, but I got stuck because I needed to get like a certain number of like sun tokens or moon tokens, and getting that stuff is just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, so I can't say completely what I think about it. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's alright. I think it's okay.
Alright.
I don't think it's better than the first Sonic. I'll leave it in C though.
Okay.
I want to bring it down to a D.
Yes,
Ugh.
that is Sonic Unleashed. Their Bugz.
So we're averaging it to here. Because there's 2 C's and 1 D. Depending on what Bugz says, it could stay there or go to a high D.
We want to talk about a game that has cringy dialogue. That's
Oh.
Sonic, bro.
We'll get
Oh,
there. We'll get there.
what's the character's name? Chip. There you go. he's so annoying.
He's annoying, but I do kind of
He
miss
gave
him.
us
I'm
the
not gonna
thumbs
lie.
up.
I'd
I'm
rather
assuming-
B. The B. What's his name?
Charmby.
Charmby. There you go.
Charmy.
I'd rather him.
Before we get into like the next gen, we have to go back one more, and that would be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Woo! S.
Shadow the Hedgehog. It gets a C in my book.
S.
It was good. Wasn't the greatest. It was really innovative to see him actually have like multiple storylines that actually branched out depending on like what you did in that level. But holy hell, it was too long because you need to unlock like all 24 endings just to get the true ending. And then a huge major thing, like story-wise, because the whole thing that was leading up to this was like if Shadow was like the real one after Heroes, because Heroes, they said that you were playing as an android. And this one, it's like, is this like the same android you're playing as, or is this the real Shadow the Hedgehog? Fun fact and spoiler alert, when you're in the last level, you have to wait like a good 9 minutes, which is really impossible to do because you can beat that boss in like less than a minute. If you wait a full 9 minutes, Eggman reveals that he actually got one of his robots to catch Shadow right at the end of Sonic Adventure 2 and saved him. So Shadow has been alive, and you're playing as like the original copy of him. So all those androids are like nothing. I was just Like, really, you're gonna give us that? I mean, I like the message that they had at the end of it, which was like, his past is his past, and that's it. He is who he is now. But goddamn, man, just come on. It was good. It was okay. Could have been a whole lot better. And it was also just jarring to see Shadow the Hedgehog ride a motorcycle.
Before I give my
you run
thoughts,
faster than a motorcycle. Why get on it?
before I give my juicy thoughts, Starwin, do you want to go?
I'm giving it an S, bro. Your man Shadow got a gun. The
Oh my
dialogue is hilarious. It is. If you're trying to have a fun time playing a game, this is it. It's not terrible glitchy like 06. You're not gonna like fucking not be able to play the game. It's so much fun. It's so ridiculous. I give it an S, bro.
I was gonna say, like, don't get me wrong, I like it. I love Crush 40's song "I Am All of Me," but I would not put this game in the S tier. I mean, I'm sorry, like
Yes.
it's a C, a good C right there.
I'm giving it S. I definitely think it's better than Sonic Advance 3, Sonic 4. What is that? Sonic Colors?
You don't know what you're talking about. You're drunk right now.
Nah, man.
I think it's a hard S.
You're both fucking killing me
Shadow
right
the
now.
Hedgehog is amazing.
I
That game is so ridiculous.
Okay, I have a story. I have a story. Hold on.
I can't wait to hear this.
I got the game for Christmas when it came out. Like the launch year came out. I got it for Christmas. I was so fucking hype. I was just like, yo, look at this cover art. Oh my god. This is amazing. And like I just like even now as like a grown ass man, I'm 24 years old. I played Shadow the Hedgehog last year. Just being able to go up to a soldier, homing attack him, and then take his gun and just start like lighting up the other soldiers. Bro, it's the most, Bugz.
I live. Bugz.
It's the most meta shit, bro. Like, there's the cutscenes where the president's looking at a picture of Sonic and Shadows, like,
Yeah, that was so weird to have.
Our hero will come, and I'm just like, yo, Mr. President, like, you know what it's about. I mean, I murdered like millions of your soldiers, but like, it's okay. There is one thing in this game that has not aged well. It's when Shadow's like, you disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight. Bro, that shit is wild. But like, this game is on another level. Like, it's just on another level. Like teaming up with Sonic, and like you're rolling with Sonic. And then, like, Sonic, you start shooting the soldiers, and Sonic's like, hey, Shadow, like, what are you doing, bro? Like,
These are our friends. They're trying to help us.
why you lighting up these people? And, like, in the intro scene, and, like, Sonic's, like, dying at his, like, feet, and he's laying on the floor. And, like, Shadow's just pure evil. Oh, my God. I love it. It's so good. I cannot. It plays, like, Adventure 2 kind of too, so yeah, man. If my S bumps it up to about here, then I'm happy. This game's amazing.
It seems like Bugz also likes this because he spammed some Shadow memes.
Are you still here, Bugz?
I think his mic is off.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, this fact for me dying a little bit after hearing this. Let's move on to the true painful thing that is here. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Because of Bugz.
Yeah, it should go behind. All right. I digress. Sonic 06.
S.
F.
S. S.
F.
S. 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 S.
F.
It's an F, bro.
And
you can't even play this game.
My S makes it a low D.
You.
S. 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 I'd give it triple
He
S.
pulled it up a whole letter.
I'd give it triple S if I could.
Hurt us? That's my question.
I'd give it fucking triple S. Oh my god, dude. I'm about to play this shit this week because of you guys. Like,
Oh my god.
my god, bro.
I
Like,
remember I was so excited for this as a kid. Like, I remember, no, I was in high school actually. I remember I just got the 360. That was one of the games I got for Christmas. And I remember I asked my parents, like, hey, can I hook this up to the big TV in the living room? Because I really want to play this. And oh my god, as a teenager, I had to be like drunk or something because I thought this game was actually good. Like, I really thought this
It is
game was
good.
actually good.
Trust me.
And no, it's hard.
It's
It's
so
good for
good.
a number of bad reasons, and that's not a good thing.
Oh no, it's an amazing thing. You're right. It's not a good thing.
Especially when, like, you fucked up on a game when, like, your voice actor basically repeats a line and you don't take it out of the final product. Like, a guy tells Shadow to go to, like, some area. You clearly hear the guy fuck up, and then he's, like, reading the full line again. He's like, Agent Shadow, please go towards the... Okay. Agent Shadow. And it's like, oh my god, how do you people not realize this is a fuck up? And you kept it in the game. What's the matter with you? Oh, and can we just talk about that kiss? That infamous kiss with, like, a human and a hedgehog? Like, this game was basically just promoting bestiality at this point. I'm sorry. Just no. That thing, just no. No. No.
He's a cute little hedgehog, bro.
No, you don't fucking... Okay, you don't kiss the goddamn hedgehog and bring it back to life. Okay? You don't
can't
be like,
tell her how
Sonic...
to feel.
You know what? If I was her father, which she clearly needs, I would tell her exactly how she feels. Like, no, you don't fall in love with the blue anthropomorphic fucking
He saved her
hedgehog.
life, though.
I don't give a shit if he fucking saves her father. No, don't give a hand. Don't kiss the hedgehog. Don't give the hedgehog a handy. No, let it be with its own creatures. All right, that's like her giving a dog a red rocket. No,
I fucking love this game.
man.
I fucking love this game. I remember this game came out. I wanted it so badly. I had like 2 PS3 games because the PS3 alone left a hole in my mom's pocket. I had Ultimate Alliance on launch, and there was something. I had Ridge Racer. That's what I had. Ridge Racer 7. And I was at my aunt's house, and my mom picked me up, and she was like, "Look in the back of the car," and I was like, "What?" I pulled it up. It's like, it was a Target bag. I was like, oh shit, bitch. I'm about to go home and play Sonic? Bitch. I go home, play Sonic. I played it for like a good week. It was too hard for me. I couldn't do anything. And at the time, you don't know what bad game design is. So you think it's just hard. You think the game is just too difficult and that you suck. So I actually didn't get to revisit this game until I was actually older. Until I was about in high school. Like late high school, like senior. Excuse me. And I played it. I finished it. Like I did the final chapter thing, whatever it is. I beat all 4 stories. I put my controller down. I wiped the tears off of my face. And oh my god, that was the most fun, hilarious experience of my life. So just because of that, I have to give it an S. Like, my god, I think if you want to take it into perspective like this, right? I think it doesn't matter what you enjoy or don't enjoy as long as you're having a good fucking time. And man, I had a
game
good
will give you a good time, especially if you're playing a drinking game out of it.
Like, oh my god. I've beaten this game at least 5 times. I think more. But I have sat and played this game like once a year, probably, since I beat it that time. So, yeah. I'm probably going to play it again this month. And I'm probably gonna record it and make a video on it. This is gonna be my first video. My first YouTube video is gonna be a Sonic the Hedgehog retrospective. Yeah,
that would be an interesting video to watch. All right, so we got that crap out of the way. On to Sonic CD. I give that one a C, right in front of the original Sonic.
Here we go.
Again,
With the
everything
original
goes in
Sonic.
front of the original Sonic.
The
bro.
original Sonic's okay,
No.
but it's just not the greatest. It's a classic, but it's not a classic that I'm going to like go back and play constantly. Like
Never played
Sonic
it.
CD. Sonic CD you never played?
Yeah, I never played it, so I
So-
can't say.
Sonic CD introduced Amy Rose and Metal Sonic. The cool feature was there was a mechanic where you can actually travel to the past and future. There was no Chaos Emeralds. Instead, there were time crystals or something like that. And what you would have to do to get like the best ending in the game, you had to go into the past, destroy a robot generator and a projection of Metal Sonic, go back to the present, then you had to go into the future and end the game stage like that. But the one problem was you need to move at a constant speed. And especially if you're jumping on platforms and such, you're not going to hit that constant speed where you need to like go into like that time warp, I guess you can call it. So that was annoying as all hell. But it did give us like one Sonic mechanic that I really liked, which was the peel out. So instead of you having like the spin dash, which didn't go that fast, you had the peel out where Sonic basically like had his arms out and he had like that figure 8 or the infinite symbol underneath his foot, underneath his body, and just like moving at high like pace speed. That shit was awesome, but it wasn't awesome to the point where it's the greatest game of all time. It was good for the time. It was a nice add-on for the Sega CD, but yeah, I wouldn't be going back to play it constantly, no matter how much Christian Whitehead worked on it.
I'd go back to play Sonic 06 constantly.
Shut up about this damn game.
Hey, it's not my fault. Y'all can't appreciate it the way I can.
I
Close-minded
can
ass
and
people.
can't.
I think Sonic.
I can appreciate it for being
down.
like drunk, but I can't appreciate it for being
I could
a
be
good Sonic
sober
game.
and still cry my fucking ass off.
I cry, but not for the reasons you're thinking.
Are we moving on?
Sonic CD moves down. I don't think it's better than original Sonic.
Really?
Moves-
Where would you put it?
Yeah, right there's fine. It's definitely better than Sonic Unleashed.
All right. Okay. Sonic Lost World. I'd give that one a C right underneath Sonic Unleashed.
I've also never
You
played
tried
this
to
one.
skip the line.
Honestly, out of the two versions that they made for this game, the best was probably the like the 3DS version. I think that was like more enjoyable. For some reason, they gave Sonic a run button, and they were really trying to copy like, Mario Galaxy. You can easily tell as soon as you boot up like the first level. But holy hell, it was just not good. It wasn't done properly. It wasn't done like how Mario Galaxy is, where you have like the mechanics and everything like that for that. Sonic, it was just Sonic given that like situation, but you didn't have like any special power-ups that helped out. You had like a couple of the wisps returning, but overall this game was just a no. It was a good attempt for like a Wii U exclusive, but they could have done so much better and so much more out of it.
Never played it,
I mean,
so
hell,
I can't say.
the villains haven't really appeared that much as well. Like they made like one appearance in Sonic Forces, and now they were a part of like a short, like not a short, but they were part of like an arc for Sonic Comics, which basically is now part of like the new continuity. So yeah, I thought it could have been better.
I think it's better than Sonic Unleashed.
You think it's better than Sonic Unleashed?
Yeah.
I don't know. I would disagree on that. Like some of the mechanics on it were like a little janky, especially like Sonic's homing attack. Like you could actually hit multiple targets now on this, but if you didn't like hit a button properly or hold it down correctly, it just didn't work.
Bugz, has Bugz played it? Do we know if he can even hear us?
He can't hear us. His connection is pretty bad. He says that we keep cutting out. So he's just in the chat.
Okay. So, Zero, heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads. It goes above Unleashed.
Damn it. All right. Next up, Sonic Generations. That deserves an S.
I was gonna agree.
What?
I agree.
That deserves an S. Do you not? Okay, why? Let's hear your gripe with it. Why does it not get an S?
I was just gonna say that Sonic Mania deserves the S, not Generations. I was gonna say Generations was a high A. I thought Sonic Mania was better. That's just me.
I give Sonic Generations an S because, for one, it's a Generations game, and the way they present it was awesome. It would have been even better if they actually got Jaleel White to play classic Sonic like they originally had planned, but they didn't get him, unfortunately. Yeah, man, the game was amazing. You had like a bunch of classic levels now redone in 3D. It would have been nice to actually play as like some of like other characters like Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Shadow, Rouge, all those other ones. But it was really cool to like go back to like those classic levels like City Escape. And it's not only City Escape, you're actually playing it in the form of 2D and 3D as well as classic and modern Sonic. And each version actually has like a new spin on like the background music, which I thought was amazing. And the story for it was really good too. Like it explained like why classic and modern would actually like come together, and I just really liked it. I thought it was a great game, especially for I think it was Sonic's 20th anniversary. Yeah, it was for Sonic's 20th anniversary. So I loved it. S ranking for mechanics, story, graphics, music, everything. Like this is the first Sonic game I actually got every achievement for. Like I 1,000 that game with no problem.
I think it's the most fun I've had with a Sonic game since 06. So.
Oh my god!
Yeah, I have to agree that
he
it's
always has to throw it in.
Well, I mean, I have to be honest, right? Because I had fun with 06. Well, before 06, what was the last Sonic game I had fun with before 06? I don't know, fucking Heroes? Shadow the Hedgehog? Right? Yeah, I think it's Shadow the Hedgehog. So. And I thought Shadow the Hedgehog was also an S. So. So, like, I didn't enjoy any of the Sonic games after 06. I didn't enjoy any of them before Generations. Generations is the only modern PS3 besides 06 that I've liked. I haven't even liked any of the newer ones. So I think Generations was a big step forward, and then they took like 200 steps back after that.
Oh, with Forces? Yeah, Forces is pretty bleh.
And
okay, now we're gonna go to Forces on this one because I give Forces a solid B, like a B plus.
Wow.
It's a good game. It had a good story. It was an interesting concept of like Eggman actually winning for once, and really the whole thing was just like a complete like, what's gonna happen now? We don't have Sonic. And on top of that, it even ties into Sonic Mania as well, which I thought was like really cool, especially since Mania came out before Forces. So it kind of answered like a couple of questions that happened with Mania. And on top of that, we actually got the writer for like previous Sonic comics. I think his name's Finn something. He did a lot of like stories for like the Archie comic series, and he wrote for this, as well as like a couple of guys who did Happy Tree Friends. So I thought it was great. I love the story. I love the fact that you can actually create your own custom like character, and it's actually like a big part of the game because they're actually helping with the resistance of like trying to beat Eggman. And ever since that, we now have like a new Sonic comic series by IDW, which it's really good actually. So it kind of makes me wonder what's going to happen now with Sonic games going forward, and I don't have to like wonder what's going on with Sonic, during games that's taking like such a long time because it's been like what 4 years now since our last Sonic game. So with the comics, it actually keeps me like in check and up to date on what's going on.
Didn't something recently happen with the IDW comics? Like someone got sued for like retconning a bunch of stuff for the series?
No, that was actually Archie. So the story behind that one there was a guy named Ken Penders, and the guy was nothing like special or anything like that. He wasn't like the greatest artist. He wasn't like the best storyteller. He was decent for like, you know, children's like literature, I guess you can say. So he left the company and he basically created like the whole Echidna race thing, like the backstory towards it. And he was like, well, I did this, so I'm going to take it. And, you know, usually when you're like freelance work or like, you know, you do something like for a comic series, it's not your property. Like you basically got it licensed and you're just like, you know, using like the name and stuff like that or the product to kind of boost your own like career and everything. But this motherfucker didn't want to let anything go. So he was like, well, I'm going to actually sue and, you know, get the rights to the echidnas and everything like that. And on top of that, he even sued another company, which was BioWare, because BioWare did a game called The Dark Brotherhood, and basically they talked about they talked about the echidnas, and it was a little similar towards
Did
what
he
he
create
wrote.
a villain? He created a villain too.
He didn't create a villain. He just created echidnas. That's all he did. He basically gave like Knuckles echidnas backstories, like what happened with the race and everything like that. And that's all he did. And then he was just basically saying, well, everything is like very similar. It's like, yeah, it's kind of similar, but it's not your property. So he basically ended up winning the lawsuit because Archie didn't have any like file on hand about it, saying like, oh no, he was only a contractor. It wasn't like XYZ. Like he didn't have the rights to this. So because he did that, uh, you know, a sequel to The Dark Brotherhood was scrapped, and what else was there? Dark Brotherhood was scrapped, and
Which is a DS game.
yeah, which was a DS game. It was an RPG. It was good. It wasn't the greatest, but it was decent. And then they retconned the whole Sonic comic book, which was at that time the world's longest running video game comic book to not be retconned. And then look what happened. But you know, some good came out of him doing this. But other than that, the guy's just a dick.
Well then, what a drama in the in the Sonic world.
Community. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I gotta give it a D.
Oh come on, it was good.
Sonic Forces is not good. That shit is so mediocre. It's so bleh.
Can we give it high C then? Just to compromise here.
High C, yeah.
Put it behind Sonic 1.
You motherfucker.
Oh yeah. Just for you, Zero. We're gonna put it behind Sonic 1.
Oh my god. Alright, we're at the home stretch now. Sonic Team Racing. I give that a B+. It's not Sonic Racing Transform.
Well, which is we got a lot of like
running.
Sonic Unleashed gotta move down.
I was gonna say Sonic Advance 3 can move down to C, and then Sonic Unleashed can go down to D.
Oh, sorry.
These games really don't want to move.
Team Sonic Racing, I really like the mechanic because you're basically racing as a team, so you can help out your teammates, whoever they may be, and basically win the match and everything like that. There was also a story towards it, but I didn't really pay much attention to it. It was just the mechanic wise. I really like the fact that you can race as a team or race solo. You can actually give other teammates items that would work better for them. So, like, let's say I got a boost and my friend who's in like 8th place needs it, I can send that to him and he can call for it. Or if he needs like a homing wisp or something like that, you know, we can just like trade off items and stuff. I thought that was like the greatest thing around. And it was very innovative too, but of course it's not Mario Kart, so it gets overshadowed. Because honestly, I feel like the Sonic racing games, like Sonic Racing Transformed and Team Sonic Racing, I play those over Mario Kart in a heartbeat.
I never played this one. I played the Sega one.
Transformed.
Transformed?
Okay. Yeah, I played that one with like Wreck-It Ralph and shit.
That one's amazing.
I love that game.
I'd love that one too. I feel like that takes more skill than anything.
Yes, that game requires like a lot of skill and concentration. I think it was like I got into it because my friend and I we were playing Mario Kart 8 and we were like, yo, oh my god, this game is terrible. Like, this game is so easy,
Then
man.
it turned out to be the greatest racing game.
And like I think having that mindset and like going into Sega also has, yes, it ended up being like the greatest racing game ever. I just wish Mario Kart 8 was more like the Wii one, but you know, I digress. That's a different conversation.
I just wish Mario Kart was more like, Sonic Racing Transformed. Because they were like advertising like, oh, you get to go in the air, go in the sea, and go on land. It's like, yeah, but you know who did a better job than that? Sega. You actually turned into a jet. You actually turned into a boat. It was
Yeah,
just
you
so
actually
much fun.
flew it and
Yeah.
drove it in the water. Yeah, it wasn't like
And then you could also like do tricks and stuff in the air to maneuver out of like homing attacks or anything like that.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mario
that
Kart
was-
8 felt like it got rid of that skill gap.
Yeah, and it just created more of like you need an item to help you save your
Yeah,
best.
and like the RNG in that game is so crazy. You'd be like at
It
fourth
really
place getting a fucking bullet, and I'm just like, why? Like he can just drift his way to first place. It's not hard. So I guess moving on. Oh well, what do you have to say, Starwin? Do you?
I didn't play this.
Okay. Did you play Sega All Stars Transform?
Mhm.
Did
That
you
was
like that
pretty
one?
fun.
Yeah. Okay. So if we're gonna compile all of them into that one game, I agree with this standing.
All right. And I'm not even going to count the Sonic Boo games. Those could just go into F. But the last one, Sonic Mania. Low S, high A. Like that's where I would put it, where it stands. Like Christian Whitehead is Sonic's like Lord and Savior. Really, that's what he is. He managed to save Sonic Team so much because he created the ports for Sonic CD. He recreated the Sonic game, like the original one, and then did Sonic 2 as well. And even added in a scrapped level, which was Lost Cavern or something like that, or Lost Kingdom. And then he creates this. And this is like basically the greatest love letter to like classic Sonic.
I agree.
Because you got fire music, you got amazing transition of like, sprites and everything like that. The story is pretty good as well. And like I said, it tied into like Forces, which I thought was very interesting. And I really wish they would just like give Headcanon Games, like Christian Whitehead's like game company or studio, more like games for him to work on with Sonic, because I feel like he just gives gold at this point.
I agree. I think this
Yeah,
is
I'm not gonna
good,
argue with this.
good final standing. What did we learn today? We learned that Sonic Adventure 2 is still the greatest of all time.
Of course.
We learned that Sonic Generations is the best modern Sonic video game.
Yes.
We are very indifferent about Sonic 1. We know you don't like Sonic 1.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not like I don't like it. It's just there was
You
better.
just put everything before it.
There was better Sonic games.
Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, you guys have a bit of a debate on that one.
Yeah.
Shadow the Hedgehog. 2 S's, right? Let's not forget that I got 2 S's.
Yeah.
I love the game, but I would not put it that high up.
F, bro.
Oh, and honorable mentions that they're not on here, but
Sonic Rush.
the Sonic Rush games, they should have been on there. Great great games for the DS. Love like the I guess you could say the model that they used for Sonic and Blaze for it. I thought they were like a lot of fun and really good, especially for like a DS game at the time. And this one's actually a fan game, and Sega's actually really cool with like their fans like making games and stuff like that. So this one I want to talk about is like Sonic Fighters. I feel like Sega needs to hire these people because that game is fire right there. It's not Sonic Fighters, it's Sonic Smackdown.
I heard of this.
Honestly, Yeah, honestly, I'll put it on for you guys like right after this, so you guys can like take a look at it. It's probably one of the greatest like Sonic fighting games I've seen, especially a fan made game. You have like so much love and care put into it, let alone with like the sprites and animation, and each character has like a unique ability, special moves and such. So I really like it. Those three should definitely be listed in here, but they're not. But they're honorable mentions. So
All right. So that was the tier list for the Sonic Adventure, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Next week, stay tuned for the next tier list. I'm going to be uploading this one on Saturday, and then Sunday will be the next episode of the podcast. So stay tuned for that one. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, comment. Don't forget to smash super kick, as Bugz would say, the notifications bell, so you know when we're always uploading, whether it's a tier list or it's a podcast. Just stay tuned for more type of content, because we're not just going to be stopping there. Eventually we'll be getting more different types of content. So yeah. All right, guys. Peace. See you on the flip.
peace.
Peace out.